Welcome back to my channel where we are continuing the Witchy Manor, which is a 2024 Spooky Box exclusive pattern that I got in last year's Spooky Box. So that's where we are. Yesterday I had a great time. I'm doing two videos at the same time, so I'm doing this one and this year's Spooky Box pattern, which is Sitting Pumpkin. So that's what we're doing. Okay, I finished these funky little stars. I have the bats and I have the turn dashes. So that's where I'm at. Let's continue on. The Sitting Pumpkin is like, intensive. A-A-N-D. But we shall see. These are my little letter tiles that I made. Hopefully y'all can see. I'm trying to keep it lit here, but I might, let's see. My real problem is if I close the blinds, sometimes it's like a little too dark. I do have like stuff hanging out. Okie dokie, let's go, guys. This is from the other Spooky Box, so we're just gonna ignore that. Make two. Oh, that's a great question. One, two, three, four, five, six. I should have two more. And I'm gonna have to cut because I'm making flying geese. Okay. Let me go downstairs and get my fabric. Flying geese. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get my fabric. This is from the other quilt. And I think I have a notch in my thing over here, so there's that. All right, PRB. Okay, I'm back with a snack. And I cut two more pieces. Okay. It is 11:30. I lounged in bed for a good long while, hours actually. Watched ER. Did not eat, did not drink. Now I'm back. Yay. With a couple snacks. So if you hear me chewing, I apologize, but I am starving, and if I don't eat, I'm gonna get real mad. Just an apple. I really don't want to change my blade again, but it's really making me mad. And this divot or whatever that's in there. I'm gonna press open, even though it's a can press. Anyway, I'm making some flying geese here. So flying geese is real. There's like hundreds of ways to make flying geese. This is, I guess, just, where I didn't finish that stitch. That was super smart of me. Crack open a cold one, guys. I love Dr. Pepper. It's my drink of choice. I used to be a straight cherry Pepsi fan, but lately it's not been good, I will say. So What really sucks is these things are so sharp, and if there's a nick in it, it's worthless. I have to wait till it gets dull. So, because it's almost like, I mean, I could change it, but that gets annoying. No! Me apples! I'll be so pissed if they fall on the floor. You guys don't even know. I will be raged. I will be flames on the side of my face. That's what I will be. Y'all don't have to use a ruler to cut. You can freeball it. I don't. Sometimes I like to, sometimes I don't. It all just depends on my mood. Because when I freeball, sometimes my seams get wonky. So you just do whatever feels good for you and works for you. Just like I do what works for me. You know, some people don't like to press open. I love to press open. It's my favorite thing. Okay, put you off to the side. N, J. This is our door. I think I was saying, sorry. These are my letter tiles, and I'll have them linked below. Oh, I guess I need N back. Wait, oh no, I do. Okay, no, I don't. Lord help me. These are my letter tiles that I made, and they will be available down below in the description. It's gonna be a little Google Doc for you guys, or a Google Drive link. I don't know why I said Google Doc. What's wrong with me? A Google Drive link. So you can access it and use them in your projects if you want. I think I talked about this in the other video, but if you just didn't watch that one, that's cool too. You can laminate them should you feel like it. You don't have to. You can print them on paper, on cardstock, whatever you want. These specific ones that I have are laminated in 5 ml paper, printed on regular copy paper, so just regular good old 20-pound copy paper. And they are they're holding up just fine. I've also printed them on cardstock with 5 ml paper, and those print very nicely. Printed. Those are holding up. Those are a little bit thicker, so they're going to be, a little bit sturdier. It just really depends on your style that you want, what you have available to you, what you can print at. I was saying to before, like, you can print at your library if you don't have a printer. I have a printer because I do paper craft and stuff. I do other crafts than just sewing. So I have a printer for that, journals, all that stuff. So I only need one. I don't know why I'm trying to sew 2 on. Gosh golly, Miss Molly. I was thinking of changing I have a couple of like tripod options. Not tripods, but I have a couple of phone holder options. I have this clip-on one that I don't particularly love. I have this other one. Will you stay in there? I have this other one that like clamps to the desk. It's okay, but I find the angle is difficult sometimes for me to like get what I want. I don't know. I use it mostly when I'm TikToking, like when I want to film for TikTok. I find that works better. I don't know. We'll try a couple different things. I'm sorry, you guys are guinea pigs. You're just gonna have to. Some of it too is the fact that I'm using my front camera. If I use my back camera, it would be different. Annie's Attic, last day for mix and match, buy 2 get 2 free. Sorry, by the time you're seeing this video, that's over. That's done. We're done. Annie's Attic will be like, nah, fam, we're finished. Crispy. She's been in my fridge. And then, okay, this is the flying geese, and the door unit is the house. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Like so. Yeah. I could also pull you guys in just a little bit closer. The only problem I have with that when I do that is then I'm like, you see, I like a little higher because then you don't have to like, I don't get, my big head doesn't get in the way when I'm like ironing, whatever, you know? Okay. Oh, that's a black 31. And the other one was an orange. And this fabric is so cute. I still have a ton left over. That's what I forgot to bring up, was to show you guys. I went downstairs to get the extra white, and I forgot to bring up my leftovers to show you what I have left over. Okay, houses done. Well, this specific house. When am I pressing open? Oh, I'm missing a whole piece. Oh my god, guys. I'm not reading. Y'all saw that too, and you didn't say nothing. What kind of friends are you? Just kidding. My own fault. I gotta read that. I was like, what's this other piece? Oh, I just cut my fabric too. Excellent. Nice. I like sewing for practice. I like practice sewing. That's fun. Okay. I need L. Then I'd be mad because my house is too small. I need a seam, or the like thread eraser or whatever. I was like, why is it telling me to press to L? When did I put L on? Yeah, it didn't let me. So there is that. I know Kimberly Jolly like switches between her feet, but oh my god, that just gives me anxiety beyond compare. Like, no thank you. I'm good. Okay. Oops. Shoot. I filmed my other video yesterday and my mic died. I don't know when it died, but it died, and I was so mad when I realized it. I don't know what happened, what made me think about it. And I was like, I bet you my mic is dead or something. I'm constantly checking. That's why I'm constantly checking, because this mic set doesn't like the other mic set I have. Y'all didn't see that, but I had the thread, the loose thread in my hand, and I went to go throw it away, but I got my brains crossed, and I had this here, and I went boop, and I just threw that on the ground, or threw that in the trash, or near my trash, and then tried to throw the thread up there with the other flying geese. Like, okay, Carol, get it together. Okay, this one says to press to the L. So I guess I'll follow those instructions. Okay. Now let's put her back on. to sell it. Ugh. Oh my god. My daughter just sent me a TikTok. If you don't follow pop culture or you don't care or whatever, that's fine. I turned into those influencers who are like, start talking and they have food in their mouth. Oh my god, I don't know what happened to me. Okay. Anyway. Selena Gomez got married this weekend or whatever day. And obviously, if you don't know, Selena Gomez used to be on the Barney show. So this is the official Barney account. This is the TikTok she sent me. From Instagram. They're so happy for her. Okay, now we're gonna press this to the L, which is that middle piece. Okay, houses are done correctly. I need S and P. Why does it? Oh, it'll look better when the 1/4 inch is away. Maybe there's no one else. He's cute. Okay. S and P. That's M. S. More flying geese. Okay. More flying geese. This fabric. Oh, love her. And it was so cute. Adorable. Anyway. Oh, which side do I want? Because it's going to be a flying geese. I think I'm going to want the ticket. This is star legs, so. Oh, I have another ticket. Do it again. These are star legs for the star love. Also, the other, oh my god, the sitting pumpkin. Ooh, doggy, that's gonna take me forever. I'm working on it, right? But I'm also watching Arkansas Gals, Andrea. Sorry if I say her name wrong. My cousin's name is Andrea, and I just constantly want to call her that. Anyway, Andrea work on it, and it's taken a lot of videos. So I know it's going to take me 3 times as many. House number 2, because I have a slow sewing machine. And I sew slow when I yap, so when you're yapping away, I sew slower. There it is. Down here. What sucks is you can't even see it. Like the that's how I feel about it, guys. I'm like on a mission. I'm like, I'm gonna find this Nick. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. Let's see. not there. Okay. But I'm just going to go nuts trying to find it. It's a spooky star, which is, oh, for the house. For the big house. For the manor. Shoot, trying to stop the feeling. You see it's just the way you are. Make an excuse. Stupid reason to like that. Look how cute fabric is. Kimberbell has some super duper cute fabrics, I will say. I love their fabric line. I'm really bummed because I saw this lady, her mom made her the cutest pincushions, and I want to make them, and I can, but I can't. So, this is how she made them. She has the Kimberbell Sweet as Pie disc or embroidery thing, pillow bench. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Oh, that's my Anna Green Gables. Okay. What? I have a dresser that I keep things in over here. What is that? Oh, that's the tablecloth. Okay, guys. Let's not play around anymore. I know you're here somewhere. Because I'm flipping around into you. I'm gonna be real mad if I suddenly can't find it. I know it's here somewhere. I freaking saw it. I have put it away. Okay. Anyway, Kimberbell has these discs. Picture here. It's called the Sweet as Pie disc, or Sweet as Pie bench. Bench thing. Okay. Oh, how do I have one? No. I guess I cut one too many. Okay, well, you're going to my 2.5 inch scrap file. Actually, I will put that one in there. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm all distracted by my thoughts. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, the mom used that embroidery thing to make these really cute pin cushions with ramekins in a pie. Love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I want to make it. I have an embroidery machine. I'm like, cool. Like, I can do this. No, I can't. Because the embroidery machine is 5. Oh, I knew I had enough. What? Huh, okay, sorry. I'm distracting myself. My embroidery machine is a 4x4, meaning I can only embroider pieces that are, technically it's even less, but essentially that fit in this area, okay? I have a PE 535. I got it off Facebook Marketplace from this very nice lady. My husband bought it for me a couple years ago for like my anniversary, I love it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love this thing. It is so cute. I love it. I've embroidered things on it. I've made things on it. All kinds of stuff, okay? But it does not embroider 5x5. It embroiders 4x4. Or 5x5. 5x7. Kimberbell's embroidery, the pies, 5x5, 5x7. I need a 5x7 hoop because the design is too big for my hoop. It will not embroider it if I do a 5x, if I use my machine. It just won't. So I bought the disc. I paid like pretty cheap. I think I paid $17 for it. I think it still goes for new for like 40. I'm also in a Facebook group for that, Kimberbell or something like that. Anyway, super pissed because until I upgrade my embroidery machine or I borrow an embroidery machine, I can't use it. Anyway, okay, here's our star legs. Aren't they cuties? Okay. Somebody texted me. Oh! I know I'm being a very bad person. My parents are coming up. They're going on a cruise and we're watching their dogs. I found it. We're watching their dogs. They have these little... So one of the dogs is a dog, and nobody come for me, okay? It was a long time ago. He's old now. My Chihuahua and my Dachshund accidentally got mated, okay? And they had a little litter of puppies. But my boy Angus is like 15 years old, okay? 16, 17 years old. My dude is old, okay? He was born in 2008. Okay, so nobody come for me. I don't do it. It was a mistake. Anyway, Angus is a Chiweenie, and he has Dachshund-like features, but he really looks like his Chihuahua mom. They were both my animals, okay? And then one day, my mom was coming home from work, and my nose. And she was like, "What are you doing out of your thing, Angus?" Because she saw these kids running with this dog, this blonde. For the record, Angus is a blonde dog. He's blonde. It's not usual. It's not a usual color that you see on Chihuahuas Chihuahuas, yes, but Dachshunds, no. So, and he kind of looks, if I can find a picture, we'll insert one. Hold around. So, she's coming home from work. I do need to point out at this time that my dad was not working. He had kind of retired from his job. My dad's not working. I want you to keep that in mind. My dad's not working. He's at home. My mom's coming home from work. This is not a dig on my dad. He retired. My dad, he's at home, whatever. And my mom sees this dog running, this blonde Dachshund, running with these boys, and he's like cornered under a thing or whatever. And my mom's like, "Hey, is that your dog?" And they're like, "No, it's not our dog." And she's like, "Well, yeah, because he's my dog." And so she picks him up. It's late at night, by the way. I just want to point this out. It's late at night, and she's scolding him in the car. "Angus, you bad boy, you got out. Oh my gosh, how did you get out? How come your dad doesn't know you got out?" Right? Like going on and on and on about to this dog, right? And he's jumping around in the car, going nuts, flipping out. And my mom is like, "You bad boy, blah, 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 blah." Okay. All the while. My mom gets home, gets in the garage, gets the dog out, comes inside with the dog, and she goes, "Guess who got out? Guess who got out of the yard?" She tells my dad. My dad's sitting at the kitchen table, and he looks at her with this like perplexed look on her face, and he's like, and he literally like points to the backyard, to the back door, okay, where Angus is, outside, in the yard, and my mom is holding a blonde Dachshund, who is, by the way, also a girl. Okay. And she's like, "What? No way." And so they're friends with the neighbor down the street, and this neighbor knows everybody, okay? This woman, if you need any dirt on anybody in the neighborhood, this woman's gonna know it, okay? The woman knows. She be knowing. Anyway, Christine is her name. And so they ask Christine, they're like, "Hey, Christine, do you know anybody that's missing a dog? Because I found a dog." And she's like, "I don't think so, but I'll ask around." Never find the dog owner. Okay? Never. Not once. Don't find her. And so my mom's like, "Well, I guess I have 2 dogs now." And my dad, this is what you need to know about my dad, okay, guys? My dad doesn't really like animals. They love him. Animals love my father, okay? Love him to death. They love this man. Cats, hates cats. We had cat. Hates them. Hates cats. Can't stand them. Cats love him. They want to be his friend. All about my dad, okay? Love my dad. So anyway, now my mom has 2 dogs. And my dad's like, don't name it. That's how you get attached. And here comes my little daughter, and she's like, I'm going to name her Sprinkles. So now my mom has 2 dachshunds-ish. She has a dachshund because Sprinkles is in fact a dachshund. Angus is a mixed dog. Anyway, they're going on a cruise. There's nobody to watch them. My brother, he lives there, but you know, it's my brother. I don't know what time it is. My nephew usually watches them, but he's in college now, so he can't watch them. So anyway, that's the story of how my mom wound up with 2 dogs instead of just the one. Angus is a real old man, okay? He was born in 2008, just so you know, okay? Yeah, I was like, what am I doing? He's born in 2008, so that now makes him 17 years old. My man's is gonna be 17 years old. His dad lived until the age of 17 and a half. Actually, hold on, I gotta look it up because they were born the week before Hurricane Ike came. Hold on one second. Oh, my bro's already 17 years old. So just an FYI, this dog is gonna live forever. My dachshund lived till he was like 17. I think he was just over 17 when he passed. So Angus has already surpassed that. And my Chihuahua, I don't know how old she was. You're gonna love this story too, guys. My Chihuahua. So at the time, I had 3 dogs. We were living in Houston. I was living with my ex-husband. I had a miniature schnauzer. I had Oreo, who was like a border collie mix, and Boris, which my ex wound up getting for me because it's all his fault that my other dachshund was hit by a car. But anyway, it's for another story. And so I had those 3 dogs, and I'm in a grocery store. I'm in a Tom Thumb. If you're not from Houston, you don't know what a Tom Thumb is, but essentially it's a Kroger? Albertsons, I want to say. I guess it's like an Albertsons brand. Anyway, it's a Tom Thumb. It's a grocery store. So I'm there in my store, hanging out, chilling, whatever. And there's a husky and a Chihuahua, and they walk in together. And the Chihuahua let me pick her up. She let me pick her up. She's sweet as heck. She was well taken care of. I don't know. Nobody ever came looking for her. I left my information at the grocery store. I took him home. I wasn't going to take the husky home. My dogs would not allow him, but they would allow the Chihuahua. This is how I ended up with 4 dogs and a gaggle of puppies right before I got divorced. Anyway, bring the Chihuahua home, having a good time. Whatever. I found her in a grocery store. That's how I found my Chihuahua. Which way am I pressing? I think this all goes to the middle. No, it goes out. Oh, interesting. What an interesting choice. But yeah. So anyway, my Chihuahua, I don't know how old my Chihuahua was, but her name was Chalupa. She was so cute. And my mom was going to take her. I was actually not going to have any puppies. But my dad hates animals. My dad does not like animals. He would not let my mom take this dog with them when they went to pick up the kids. Had they done it, my mom would have just had the Chihuahua. I never would have had puppies, none of this, right? Life would have been good. But so it's my dad's fault that now he has 2 dachshunds. But anyway, I digress. Because Chalupa would have been gone. Chalupa's been gone a long time. It was like 2016, I think, when she passed away. Now he's got this 17-year-old dog. And we don't know how old Sprinkles is because she wasn't ours, right? Like she was a stray, so to speak. Anyway, so my dad's fault. But anyway, I don't know how old Chalupa was, so I don't know how long. But my dachshund, I knew how old he was because I picked him up from somebody when I lived there. They knew, they had his papers and everything like that. He was a cutie. He was a little red dapple. I loved him. All right, what am I doing here? Okay, now comes time for our special tool. Okay, I need to vacuum under there. This is the only time we're going to use this tool. In this, what am I doing? Using center the template on the hat base. Oh, let me make a little line. Let me make a little center mark. I know where the center is. So anyway, all that to say, this is how we're watching my mom's dogs while they go on a cruise. They're going on a long cruise, like 2 weeks. So it's gonna be their longest one yet. They haven't gone on a 2-week cruise. I think so. And I can get some scraps out of this. I knew that was going to happen. Also, guys, I'm at a crossroads. I do not know what I want to make for dinner tonight. I really do want to make dinner, though. I feel like making some dinner. Okay, there we go. There's my hat template. It's like a little witch's hat, too. That's actually kind of cute. Okay. Now, goodbye, template. See you never again. Just kidding. Somebody was asking what else they could make with it, and I didn't catch if anybody said anything or not. So, you know what, guys? Hold on. Sometimes I gotta just clean her out. Oh, it's over here. Excuse this cleaning break. Okay, hat done, and now I need... Oh no, you use this template one more time. You. Let me iron. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. I need to, using the candy corn template, align with a piece of blue fabric and trim, and then do it on the other side. Okay. No, I moved her for nothing. Okay. What line am I aligning with? Align the template with the edge. Align for left. For right? Am I doing right? Right! I'm doing the right thing. Sorry, guys. I'm having a mental... Hold on, let me do it like this. Because I need... Discarded this piece I need. Okay. Okay. That side. And then you're going to align the left. No, I have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this upside down. Why did I turn it? I'm so stupid. I could have just turned the dang. Y'all. Sometimes we is not playing with a full deck. I'm telling you what. I need this corner. I need this like this. Okay. Sometimes your girl just ain't playing chess all the way. I'm just playing, I don't know, skibbly box. Okay. And I have to cut twice because I freaking have a nick in here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we'll never see this again. That's actually kind of cute, though. Not gonna lie, I'll probably keep it. Why not? Why not? Okay, hat. Because it needs to. Huh? Am I like. Oh, first of all, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, look, I didn't. Okay. We're working now. We're working. Kind of, but not really. I need to leave that like a little quarter inch on each side, guys. I'm pressing out. Okay. Anyways, my mom's gonna pay my daughter to watch her little puppies. Angus is an old man. He can't hear anymore. Sprinkles has some kind of neurological defect. I don't know. She's adorable, but she's a little something. She yeah, the girl is struggling for things. Okay. Press this out, and then this is almost done, but not quite. Most of my points are okay on this, actually. I tried, that one's real good. The rest of these, I don't know how I ate them so badly. Oh, y'all. We're just ignoring it. Okay. What do I need to do? I need E on either side, and then a G. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't tell you. Some days I'm having a good day. That one just has a lot of seam. It feels like. I think it's just real big. Okay. I'm going to do it face down so I can attempt to not lose any points, but we all know we'll never see them again. Never see me again. That's my points singing to me every time. I wish I was confident like Lori Holt, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I don't do a scan, I don't do this. It's just everything just lines up for me." Like, shut up. Cool, excellent for you. I'm so glad. Not frickin' for me, okay? Not for me. There we go. Now I'm just gonna press out. This would have looked so cute with some like low volume, I feel, but alas, not meant to be. This is how you make it square so that it fits how you need it to fit. My machino. This foot. It's the only problem sometimes where I don't like using a universal foot because it starts shoving my fabric. Okay. And then E on the other side. One and one. One for one, guys. Kind of, sort of, but not really. It's fine. Look, I'm here to make things. I'm here to arrest criminals and save parents, and I'm all out of parents. Okay, I think I'm done with this house block now. Or this roof. Well, I'm gonna guess that the roof. Oh, you're gonna combine the what do you call it? Ooh, cute little witch's hat. I bet you that's the next step. Is you're gonna. Oh no, we're moving right along. Okay, time for the main event. Oh my god, I got panicked. Okay, half square triangles, 2 at a time, guys. 2 at a time, 2 at a time. Okay, now I can take this tray off. Have a little bit more room. Okay. These big ones I don't enjoy not doing with my table because I don't have enough space to like see the I either have to draw my line on it or go with vibes, dudes. Oh my god, are we? Oh, okay, no. I'm gonna do the white on the top. I think I'm gonna do it like this so that I can make sure. Something this big you could pin if you really wanted, but oh, what a pain. Okay, 2 at a time. Once again, it involves sewing down the left and right of center, and then struggling immensely because you probably should put your table on. I think I am. I think I will. Let's just okay. I'm gonna put my table on. I don't need all this stuff on here anyway, so we're just gonna do it. Be right back. Troubleshot. I'm pissed. My stuff is all eaten up. Oh, now I know why it was on this side. Ugh, this poor block. She has seen some days. Okay, guys, we're working better. I did, I took it apart again. I blew it out. I oiled it. I oiled the other half. All of that good stuff. And that time I could have drawn a line on all of those. Okay. Ugh. And this is the only thing I don't like about is this middle rod right here. I don't like it. Okay. I had to take it all the way apart. I had to like fight with it. Give me a sec. I'm so annoyed I don't got nothing to say now. I don't got nothing to say. Ugh. That was exhausting. Okay. These are 2 at a time, so I'll be going back down the other side later. I think I'm going to leave them together and then just cut them both at the same time, both sets of strings at the same time. Now I know you think, Michelle, you're not on that line. That is true. It's because I'm following my red line. This is either crooked, something's crooked. I can't. I should use a laser, but I'm not. We're just slipping with it, guys. Me and this laser are also fighting, so anyway. It's also why I'm not like, not that I can sew that fast. This is as fast as I can sew on this machine. Also getting pretty warm in here. Ugh. Then we couldn't find the SD card holder. Well, no. Find the SD card holder. Couldn't find my SD card that I was putting all my stuff on. My daughter's here, and I was like, oh my god, if I put stuff on it and I can't find it, I'm gonna lose it, because it's basically gonna be like lost footage, right? But luckily we found the card. I didn't have anything on there, so we are good to go. So hopefully she's gonna try to upload. Oh god, sorry, I was wearing socks and now my feet are hot, so I have to take them off because they're fuzzy socks. Hopefully this will be, these sets of videos will upload not on my regular schedule. Like normally I upload on Fridays, and by me I'm saying it's the royal me. My daughter does it all. But if she can edit these videos sooner or faster than, or pretty fast, then she's gonna try to upload these spooky box ones like Wednesdays, or like split it, you know what I mean? So I don't even know how long I've been sewing, because between the breaks and the pause and everything, who knows? I think what I'll do is I'll sew all of these together, and then I'll cut the video there, and then the next one will be the half square triangles. Like, she's a little short, but it's actually not. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. You can. Also, we have in black. It's the white one, but it's in black. It's so cute. Okay, sorry. Also, this comes in black. And in some of these, all I cut out of it was this square. I didn't cut anything else out. Like, so I still have a bunch of fabric. When I tell you guys I have a bunch of fabric, I really mean it. I have a bunch of fabric left over. Okay. 4. Okay, now. I can't remember who I saw, like, just go for the gusto and then just ran their their row of triangles through without snipping, and I was like, dang, that's a girl who don't waste no time. I have 2, 3 left. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is the only part I don't like about having my table is this table, like this surface I'm on is kind of like not big enough for me to run with the table and how I normally do it with like my little cutting mat and stuff like that. So that's why I don't like in particularly like using my table a whole lot for that reason. And also like things don't fall smoothly, as you can see. They're just bunching up back here. So generally speaking, however, I like using my table, but it also makes it taller. And I'm at the top of my chair. Like this is as tall as I can be in my chair. This is as high as it goes. So it does become like a little cumbersome because I'm now sewing like up and over rather than more face down. So, you know. There's that. I'm just checking my stitches. Oh, good. Let me remind you this was what you wanted. Okay. Now, bring it back, y'all. Let me see if I like this or not. We're gonna find out real quick if this is something I want to do. This seems smoother. I feel like my stitch is like this is much smoother than the last time when I did it with the little ones. Okay, like as far as like how my stitches are running. So that's nice. This also like brings a problem when I go to cut them. I'm gonna have to use my scissors, I think, rather than my rotary blade and a mat because of how it is. Okay, this isn't too bad. This is actually okay. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. Mostly because I just have to keep like adjusting. No! Ah, damn it. No! Dang it. Okay, dang it, Bobby. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Mostly because I have to keep adjusting this part, and then like something like that happens where, as you see, she got off kilter, almost ruined the whole thing. But I just have to keep adjusting this, and then also making sure to line like this up right there, which isn't bad. Overall, I will say not a bad thing. I felt like my stitch caught. No, I need to tape that down. It's pissing me off. Pissing me off. Now we're getting a little further away from the 1/4 inch S on the snag. Let's get it's just sewing. Okay. I'm twisted. I can even feel the. Is it a bird's nest? No. Yeah, I got a bird's nest right there. Dang it. Okay. Sew that one again. I could rip it, but I'll just trim it and then resew it, and it'll be fine. Yes, get some stitches. Got stitch right there. The stitches are looking actually really nice. I raised my tension a little bit, so I think that helped. I think that helps them. See if there's enough bobbin, if the thread bobbin thread is there to pick up. Nope. Ugh! It's snapped. I'm running out of bobbin. I should have wound some. Oh, before I forget, I forgot to tell y'all. I don't know when this video is going up, so sorry. Too late, but I heard if you don't watch live streams or pay attention, I don't know how deep you guys are in the sewing space, but I was watching last week's live stream from that quarter shop, and she said that Orfil is going to raise their prices starting October 3rd. So, and I did notice as soon as she said it, it was last Friday, the 19th or so. As soon as she said it, I went on Amazon to go look, because usually I get 3 things of Orfil thread for $33. 37. They were $37 this time for 3 spools, this size spool of Orfil thread. This one I got from a sew sampler box. That's also sometimes where I get some of my thread, is from the sew sampler boxes. So, but yeah, she said that they're raising their prices, and I was I mentioned it on another video, one that's probably gonna go up like way later, but essentially, because of where I live, I can't like store thread. I can't like hold on to thread. This is like way bigger than a 1/4 inch, I feel like, away from the center. Anyway, I don't know why I'm feeling that. Anyway, because of the dry climate, storing thread is like, you can't, it'll just start breaking. It becomes brittle and old right away and like just awful. So I'm just gonna have to, I guess, live with the price hike and go back to using polyester, maybe. I don't know. So like some of these are like right on the money and some are not, so I don't know. Okay, this wasn't too bad. I would say do this. This is pretty worth it, I feel, and then you only have to cut it once on your machine, on your guillotine if you want, or 10 times or whatever. But this is not bad. This is a-okay right here. Would do again. That's my good piece. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any oil on my plate or anything. This is pissing me off a little bit, so let me just cut it. Okay. Let me remind you this was what you wanted. I need some more white. I'm running low. I'm running low. Okay, let me get my little guillotine. We will break thread. Break thread, guys. Gosh, I left her over there. I don't want to hit the thing either. Whew, I'm sweating. I moved my fan. Oh, okay, just almost killed myself. I don't know why I did that. I had something I could have sewn through. Oh, okay. There went my seam ripper. This is the problem with the table, is now my sewing space is like way less than it was, and frustrating for me. Okay. Do I have to trim these? Okay. Done. Let's see. Yeah. Trim them. All that, I had pulled my table out just so I could do this thing, and now I don't. I gotta get my scissors. Where am I at? 20 minutes. Oh yeah, this is already at an hour probably, because I think I did like 30. Let me get my scissors, guys. Okay, I'm gonna trim. I'm not gonna trim. I'm gonna cut these apart, and I will go about. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do these with scissors. This is a dangerous game. I don't enjoy it. Okay, Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna explode. No. I'm gonna trim all of these apart, square them up, and then I'll be back. But I am gonna leave the video for now. The next thing you see, the next time it'll be a new video. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining in the next installment of this old house, this Witchy Manor house. We will be moving forward. Anyway, thanks so much. If you like this type of content, of course, feel free to like and subscribe, or don't. I don't care. Do what you want, but it would be nice. Anyway, see you on the flip side. Bye.